As you can see here, I have gifts for all of my different girls, because in the last 2 years, I have gone on 396 dates with 199 different girls. Of course, I have proof for all of this. And one problem, gentlemen, that you face when you're going on this amount of dates with this many girls is how do you keep the girls that you actually want? That's why I had to build a system. Obviously, gifting and giving gifts, it's not everything, but it's a big part of the system. So these girls feel like we still care about them, even though we have other girls, and we have this systemized so they can get this on their home, or you can give it to them with a very cheap price, and you can just order everything bulk. Okay, that's what I've done. I've spent like $5 at most per gift. Okay, so in this video we are going to cover all of that. As you've probably seen already, no one in the industry, in the dating space, never is covering these things, because there are not pretty much no one having this amount of dates. And yeah, that's what we are going to cover today. As you can see here, we have this diagram that I made with AI, and I'm going to tell you when I'm giving all of these gifts and what type of gifts do I have inside. Okay, so it depends what type of girl you want to give the gift to. Is it like more westernized, more like experienced girl? Is it like more inexperienced girl? Because many of these things are going to change depending on that. As you can see here, we have first date. Now, you're probably thinking, are you crazy, man? Are you going to give a girl on the first date? Are you going to give her a gift? Isn't that needy? And in some cases, it can definitely be needy, and it really depends on your delivery and the particular situation. But for some girls, if I really want to keep them, if I feel like they're very feminine, very pure, I will give them a first date gift. Now, this is important. Again, the delivery is the key. You don't want to carry one of these bags to the first date, because that shows that she's pretty much so important to you that you went to buy a gift and prepare it for her on the first date, right? That seems that you don't have any other options, right? Therefore, that's not attractive to the girl, right? So the first gift we want to give them is a piece of jewelry or something that we're carrying already with us, and we are going to give it to her on the first date as a sign of connection, let's say. Now, we want to do it in a way, I repeat, because this is crucial, that doesn't look needy. For example, if I have a bracelet, okay? Let's see, like even like cheap bracelet, like €2, like $2, whatever it is, and we are talking in the middle of the date. Usually I run the girls through my North system dating routine, which, by the way, you can get it fully for free on the description. And at some point, if I'm feeling the connection, again, this is important, with the girl, the bracelet conversation will come up, right? Maybe I will show it to her, she will ask about it, and usually after 1 hour, 2 hours of the date, I will just say something like, actually, come, give me your hand, or give me your... That's in the case if it's a bracelet, right? If it's another thing, do it with another expression, but I will just put the bracelet on her, and I will say, you can keep it for you. Now, this is a very fine line. This bracelet or this accessory you put obviously before going on the date, because you're going to have a lot of these bracelets for all of your different girls that you're taking on dates, right? But she needs to feel like it's something special for you, and you are just giving it to her because in some way she has captivated you in the first date, okay? So you don't want to give it to her in a way that is, yeah, take it, and I don't care about it, because then it just has no value, right? If you don't care about it, it has no value. But at the same time, you don't want to oversell it and say something along the lines of, this is really important for me. Actually, my grandma gifted it to me, but I'm going to give it to you, because that seems like you're over-investing. You see my point? So the answer is in the middle, like, yeah, it's nice, I will give it to you. Give me your hand, and you put it on her. And then she will ask, is it important? Yeah, it's fine, you can take it now. You see how I'm downplaying it? And I'm just like keeping the mystery of if it's actually like important or not, these things, right? So that's the first date gift, which, by the way, it's not applicable for all of the girls, okay? Now, on second stage, which is early dating, as you can see here, we have gifts that show interest and thoughtfulness. So here, basically, we can just give them flowers. Now, hear me on this. It really depends on the culture, okay? And it also depends on your delivery. Usually when you're giving gifts to girls, you should just do it in a nonchalant way. So basically, this is for you, and you give it to her, right? Or you are working in a cafe, she joins you in the cafe, and the flowers, for example, are already on the table, and you are working. And then she sees the flowers, she gets surprised, and you just say, yeah, this is for you, and you keep working, right? You want to do it in a nonchalant way. One issue me and my wings we've had at some points in our lives is when we were giving flowers to girls in second dates, sometimes if you're meeting her, let's say at a, in the center of the town, right? And she's waiting on the main plaza, and you are carrying your flowers like this, and she can see you like from 20 meters or 60 feet distance. She can see you going to her with the flowers. Second date, you look like a fucking nerd, right? So ideally, you should plan that date in particular, so you are already inside the coffee shop or something like that. So she comes and she sees the flowers there, right? Again, flowers usually applies for more pure, more traditional girls. You can still do these things in America. The thing is, it really matters your delivery, and it also matters how experienced the girl is. In some situations, these things can give them the ick or whatever it is, and they just lose attraction for you. So just tailor this system to the particular girl that you want to date, okay? Now, third stage is the post-intimacy. This is one of the most important, okay? Once you have slept with the girl, usually I like to reward them, not just by sleeping with them and giving them a nice time, but I also want to reward them with something tangible, right? So I will give them a gift like an earring, a ring, a collar, something like that, okay? Now, I'm not going to give it straight like the same day after we just were intimate, right? Let's say we were intimate in the second date or in the third date, then I will wait for the next date when we see each other again, and there I will give it to her. As usual, in a nonchalant way. Yeah, I can put it on my bed there, right? On the what's this called in English? Bedside table, right? I put it on the drawer, and then I'm in the bed working, or I'm in the bed, whatever, and I say, yeah, open the drawer. There is something for you there, right? And she just opens and, oh, thank you so much, and then, yeah, it's for you. I saw it in the store, thought it was cute. I got it for you, right? You see how I'm playing it? It's just like very chilled down. That's how you want to play it. So yeah, that's a gift after intimacy. And then usually we have like a big stop here from gifts. Usually when I'm traveling, as I shown you, I carry a lot of these gifts with me, which, by the way, you're asking what are these gifts? So these are rings. Obviously this is not a ring, but this is lingerie, okay, sleepwear, yeah, pretty much lingerie, sleepwear. We have rings, we have bracelets, we have collars, we have necklaces, we have earrings. Ideally, you want to have something in those earrings that connect them with you, right? And they can, have good memories from you, all right? So that will be post-intimacy, and then we have the stage number 4, which is comfort and domestic. Now, a few of the examples, as you can see here, we have the stage 1. We say low monetary value, but in most cases, you can get away with just buying everything very cheap. Obviously, if you want to invest more money in one of your girls, you can do it for sure. But you can also pull this off on a very cheap budget, as I have done, like both buying hundreds of these gifts for all of my girls at the same time, and then I just package them once, and I just give it to them whenever I see them, right? And I have like 30 prepared at my other place. And I have like, maybe I can pull a video in this video I can show you, but I have like a big box with a lot of gifts inside, all right? So that's pretty much it. As you can see here, we have flowers, premium flowers, we have ring, earring, necklace, bracelet, lingerie. Then we have like pillowcase, slippers for home, new toothbrush, small home items, okay? And then we have teddy bear, jewelry upgrade, like something that seems slightly more, more high class a little bit, and it's also something that they are going to be using for long term, and they can, just remember you, right? This is especially important if you're traveling around, if you're meeting these girls, cold approaching them in the street, or whatever your source of meeting them is, and then you're traveling, you have like a, international player life, or you just want to travel with your friends, then you want to send them gifts to their home, or you want to give it to them when you are with them. and something that they can keep and they can remember you from those. Gentlemen, everything that I'm sharing with you here is high player, high level game, okay? This took me a lot of dates to figure out. So something you can do, for example, is you take a teddy bear and you put your perfume on the teddy bear, right? You all of the teddy bear full of your perfume and you give it to your girl or you send it over, right? Now that teddy bear is going to smell like you. She's going to be sleeping with that teddy bear every night, smelling like you, okay? And you've probably seen all of these posts on my Twitter that I'm sharing all of my girls' pictures with the teddy bears that I'm sending them. So you can see all of the proof on how they are reacting to it and how they miss me and how they are calling the teddy bear like my name, all of these things, all right? Gentlemen, hope this video was useful. This is something that I have not seen anywhere whatsoever. Give a like if you like it, because, you know, I want to stay motivated as well to keep making these videos. Give me a like, give me a subscribe button, whatever. As I said, first link in the description, you have my full North dating system completely for free. Yes, I do offer one-on-one consulting, but you don't need that. You can just get it for free. And then if you want to implement it yourself, you can do it. And also you can join our community if you want with all of the members, etc. Take care, gentlemen. See you soon.